Hi, it's Christy Whitman, where this is the Quantum Success Show, where you get your information and inspiration to create your desires. And you can see I have two lovely gentlemen and ladies who are so welcome. These are the brothers. They're Brothers Koren of the Kin and have headlined all over the world and toured alongside the likes of Pink, Coldplay, Bon Jovi, Rod Steward, and many others. And after 15 years of really alchemizing their own position in the industry, Isaac and Thor now help others uncover, hone, and cultivate their own authentic voices. I met them at TLC a couple months ago, fell in love with them. They're just amazing, just stand-up guys, and their music is incredible. I can't believe how much they sound like Sting. It's amazing. But through their program, FARM.artists, the brothers seek out fellow rebels looking to disrupt the current musical landscape. And they help these new and re-innovating artists uncover their own unique message and stand in that sovereignty. So asking their collaborators to embrace mantras like dare to suck, and I don't know what the F I'm doing, the Brothers Koren are clearly offering an alternative way to show up boldly in the world. And they're just amazing and artistic, and I'm just so thrilled to be with you guys today. Thanks for being on the show.
So much. What an introduction.
And I'm so grateful because Isaac, you had sent me the link to your new album, and it's just amazing. And you know, I want everybody to go to YouTube and just like watch this video. And I'll put it actually under the video that everything's changing. It's just such a perfect song for now. And I actually posted, you know, your YouTube clip on YouTube or on Facebook, because it's just so moving for this time, and so many people are in that state of, you know, change, and it's so beautiful. And like I always say, we're always at some point in the gap in our lives, because we're always, you know, we always have something we want or desire, or something we're either discontent with or longing for. And so it's like where we are and where we want to be, there's always that gap. And so I find that it's the perfect song for that gap.
Yeah, thank you so much, and thanks for sharing it. Yeah, I find that the only constant in life is change.
Absolutely.
That's the only thing we can count on.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Is that change itself. That song is around, sure. I'm glad it resonates.
Not only that, but to get a little geeky, the key of D major is quite often associated with change, with movement forward. So it's in D major, that song as well.
Awesome. I love it. So you guys just released your final album, and I cried when I saw that. I mean, because you can't have a final album, but you just released it in January, and you'll be focusing more now on farm artists. So what led you from going from being literally rock stars to mentors?
Well, it's been a long time coming. The Kin, we started as brothers, as teenagers, really. We arrived in New York City and finished school together. And we were in New York to study music, and we kind of came together as brothers and harmonized for the first time. And we're like, well, we can't not do this. It was not really, it was beyond us we almost felt beyond the choice. And over the course of the last 15 years, we've plugged away and pushed things up hills and found doors closed, and then found a door open, and then gone through and sort of it's been this long, beautiful, one step at a time experience. And we noticed about 2 years ago a season shift. We had a call to leave New York City after a bunch of touring and relocate to Los Angeles, and we didn't quite know why. There was just a gut feeling. It was probably the strongest gut feeling I've had since I was really young, before I came to New York. And we didn't know why, and pieces just started to fall into place. We started writing for other artists. And we met a fantastic producer named Johnny Watt and started a new artist project, writer-producer team called Braves. And at the same time, we were really disillusioned by how Los Angeles, the Los Angeles pop scene of writing for people was so indifferent and apathetic, and not about really getting to the core of these singers were. How are we going to create the next Adeles and the next beautiful pop stars if they're really empty vessels that aren't really about them, their own alchemy, their own stories, their own voices. And so Isaac and I sort of got so inspired one day. We got totally lost in the car talking about this. And we came out by the end of the drive, with the name of the company, and a vision together to take all of our coaching skill. We've both been coaches for many years, and really come up with a process that would walk from inception to celebration an artist along a path to find a sound and to be able to put their story into the world. And 3 weeks later, we had our first young client from Washington, DC. She flew out to be with us. And about 2.5 years later, we've developed about 25 artists. FARM.artists has been a vision for the first time, or aspiring artist. To be honest, our favorite artists are those that didn't feel like they could. So I guess the word could even be amateur or aspiring. Really, they're both two different goals in mind. But beyond the aim, Isaac and I just love seeing people find their voice and find their shine, find their place, to be able to stand up and say, this is what I sound like from me. And from where I am, this is what it feels like to be alive, using music as the excuse. And so FARM.artists really set out to be something for anyone, for a mother of 3 who always felt like she was a singer, and now she's 37 and she's like, I've finally found this window to find my voice and find my sound. And maybe it culminates in an EP of music in her living room. There's a show in her living room to celebrate. Regardless, we wanted to have something for everyone. So it was only then that we realized what we're up to is transformational.
Yeah, I think to reiterate, it's a transformational offer, cleverly disguised as a music recording project.
It's brilliant. I mean, no one else is doing it. It's brilliant. And for you to, I always say, like, anytime we receive an idea, it's from our divine. I mean, the only one that gives, the only giver is the divine. And the fact that you two were like two receiving towers, and you received it and you went, because like there's 2 things you can do with that, right? You could either go, oh, well, who am I to do that? Or I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. No, we're doing this, or you go, ooh, that excites me. I love that. Let's follow that. And the fact that you both, synergistically were like, yeah, let's do that. I mean, and look what has opened up for you. It's amazing.
Absolutely. And meeting you and meeting the world of leaders in the field of expression, creativity, and transformation. We just talked a bit about 9 months ago and met so many amazing people in this new world. And while we're still very active in the music industry, we feel like it's a synergy between 2 hands. One being, the music world, and one being this beautiful world for us to just help other human beings find their voices and find their place in the world to express themselves.
So your story is almost reminding me of the movie Sing. Have you guys seen that movie Sing? You met my boys, so of course I had to take them to see that, and that's what's kind of reminding me of. So what if someone is like, yeah, that's me, I want to work with them, how would they get a hold of you, and how would they start? What's the process of working with you?
Sure. Well, just to reach out through our website, and we really like to spend the time discussing people's goals and their vision, and just to really see if it's a fit for them. But we're very approachable. We're very excited to talk to everyone and anyone that is interested. We have the fabulous production coordinator, Christy, who schedules everything and keeps us in line and to the time. But we're here to talk, and our whole process is based on satisfying people's specific needs. Often they're very similar in the sense that they want to get to the end goal of listening to a creative work with their own voice, being given a platform. But the beginning is very similar. It's us getting fully immersed in understanding and getting to know them like 2 big brothers.
Right. It's definitely a big brothering process. But I think what also is unique about FARM.artists is it's meant for someone, the professional. It's meant for someone who's really busy. It's not really a hugely high cost time thing for someone, I should say. A lot of people approach us and they're like, oh, I'd love to do that, but I can't take 6 weeks, or I can't take 8 weeks off work or my life or my family or something like that. But really how we work is it's never more than a couple of hours together, or even through Skype or FaceTime. And it's really about us getting to know each other one session at a time. And like Isaac said, gathering all of their colors up and really playing together as a team. And it's really only when we start to go capture the voice that it takes half days here and there. At the end of the day, it's really not that time heavy. It's amazing what we can accomplish when we're focused and it's streamlined. So we kind of pride ourselves on having a very streamlined process to completion. And then I think a lot of people don't really finish their creative works. We often find that people start, but finishing is one of those things that takes that extra amount of dedication and clarity.
Yeah.
And so we really aim to not just complete, but to the last session that we do with someone is about planning their celebration, which really means how they share what they've created in the world officially. And as an artist on an artist's arc, we really find that once there's been that celebration, there's that uplift for the next cycle to begin again. And really, we're just these beautiful cycles that continue out. So we're really excited about that part, the celebration part.
That's awesome. Well, I have a second cousin that plays in Austin. He's an amazing guitar player, and he's been playing, like, bringing that almost like that Jimi Hendrix blues back. And he's amazing. I'm going to send him over to you. But I've always told him, I said, it takes three things, in my opinion. It takes skill. I mean, you have to be good at what you do, and you have to be able to continue to improve. You have to be persistent in that, you're dedicated to go for what you want. And you need a mentor. I mean, because you just need someone that's going to be able to hone your skills even more and be able to keep you focused when you feel like quitting, when you feel like, oh my God, I've been at this, and you need someone that's going to have to elevate you to higher vibration and reality and hold a big vision for you that sometimes we can't see for ourselves because we're so tunnel vision. So I'm grateful that you're doing this for artists that, maybe aren't going on The Voice or, didn't have a chance to go on American Idol and be found and, be able to do that. It's kind of like you're a little American Idol. You think about it that way.
We are the Kin from New York City. We're here with the Hallenstein brothers. This one's called Everything's Changing. Time moves slowly. I watch my feet as I'm falling into the moment. I burn like quickening. You're playing my heart to the pulsing generation. The ground is shaking, nothing is steadfast. When I couldn't rely on love to keep me falling in so fast. When everything's changing, I wanna stay close. When everything's changing, I wanna cry out. When everything's changing. My change reaction. Do I wanna feel safe? Do I wanna ride out to see it? To release it? When all is taken and nothing's for keeps, taken by the monkeys and dreamers. Be ready to lose it. When images exploding in your mind. Oh, when you couldn't rely on reasoning to get you through this time. When everything's changing, I wanna stay close. When everything's changing,
Okay, so I'll wrap it up. I'll go ahead and put your website underneath the video, and we'll include your YouTube video as well. So appreciate you both being here, and we'll talk to you later. So let us know what you're taking away. Maybe you have something that you want to have coaching in your artistry of singing, or playing a guitar, or musical instrument, and maybe they're the coaches for you. So let me know what you're taking away from today's show. Have an awesome week, everybody. Bye. Thanks for watching, and here is a related video to watch right now. Also, check out my free webinars on creating whatever you want in your life using the universal laws that I explain in each webinar. So share your thoughts by leaving a comment and continue the conversation at ChristyWhitman.com.